Hello, all my truthers out there. Welcome back to the Truth Couch, where we spread truth and facts only.
Truth only, nothing else.
I'm here, Chai. We've got Luka,
Jackson,
and our boy Jackson on the Truth Couch today. I almost did the casting couch, but that's not what it is. Welcome to the Truth Couch, everyone.
All right, do we want to start off easy? Start off putting
Oh yeah,
crack open.
we gotta crack our monsters.
Yeah, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, I like that crack, cause it's you probably don't know this, cause I don't know when you're watching this, but it's like we're filming this mad early.
Yeah, we always
like,
get
what's
up.
the time? Do you know what the time is?
7, man.
We're up here. It's actually 6:30 a.m. right now, and we're just got like a mad work schedule. We're trying to get you guys the best podcast content possible, the most amount of information, the most amount of entertainment as possible.
So you got to start early when you're doing that. You can't just like sit around all day.
You can't stay up all night, man.
Yeah, exactly. What was he had a cool story this morning. You were talking about like how long it takes you to even just get ready for the podcast.
Okay, most people don't know you because you're kind of like a local artist. So what are you doing? You get up in the morning. Obviously, you've been like mixing all night because you're a famous rapper.
That's why I'm here.
That's why he's here.
That's why he's here. To drop some bars maybe later.
Okay, freestyle real quick.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, but what do you? What's your day like? Jack?
Yeah, you wake up. What's the first mode of action?
So, I go on SoundCloud and I like favorite all my like the up and coming heat,
Yeah,
the
for
up
sure.
and coming heat.
Of course.
Like nothing nothing mainstream. We don't listen to anything mainstream.
Yeah. And that takes time. It's a must every day. So that's why it takes you like 4 hours to get to the podcast.
I mean, if you're a rapper, you gotta sit and listen to rap for at least 2 hours.
Yeah, you gotta do like.
You can't start making music unless you've at least sat down for 3 hours and listened to rap.
Yeah, I mean, are you a rapper if you haven't even listened to rap for 3 hours before? I mean, are you even a rapper if you haven't sat down and listened to rap for at least 3 hours?
No, that's like a part of the trade. It's like how that's part of the trade. That's like how like an electrician has to go pick up his screwdriver at the start of every. Yeah, no, that's like it's like part of the rapper trade. It's like how you talk to like an electrician and he says, every morning I have to go pick up a screwdriver. No, I mean it's like it's like part of the. You've seen his bars. You can't do those type of bars if you're not committed to the trade. You gotta listen to 3 hours of rap. It's the same as an electrician.
It's the same as an electrician, getting up in the morning and getting a screwdriver. It's pretty much.
A lot of people don't know this. I was speaking to an electrician friend of mine called Michael. I was talking to an electrician friend of mine called Michael, and you'd think they store the screwdriver. You'd think they store the screwdriver either like in a van or like his house, but he actually has to go to a different like office where they keep the tools, and he has to get the like screwdrivers and things like that. Yeah. Every morning.
It's all stored off-site. Most people think they just like have it on hand, but it's kind of a whole process. That's why it's so
like same as like us. Like it takes like 3-4 hours to set up the podcast. Takes an electrician guy like an hour to like pick up the screwdriver. It's like with us, I guess it's a little bit harder. The job's a bit harder, so it takes more time to set up, but it's the same premise.
I mean, this sounds like my method when I go to chop and screw beats.
Yeah, straight up.
Now, so what do you do, Jackson? How do you like chop up some beats every day?
Man, first thing I do, as I said, listen to 3 hours of rap straight.
Yeah,
it has to be from the 80s and 90s, because that's the real rap. And then, I sit down at my computer and I look at the price for FL Studio and I say, no. So I made a Kickstarter and a GoFundMe. Run that up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just for people who don't understand. FL Studio is like what, like $200?
Yeah,
like, who's got that amount of money, dude? I'm a fucking artist.
I'm not fucking Bill Gates. Look, I don't have that money.
Yeah, I'm a starving artist. How could I?
Yeah. I'm trying to afford Uber every night.
I'm trying to get Uber Eats every night. How could I do that?
You just can't rap and order Uber Eats every night. You got you can't just like order Uber Eats and rap. Like it's like two separate like professions.
Yeah.
You gotta
People
like
say you can't, but you can. They're just
You-
trying
you
to prove
can't.
that they.
I mean,
trying to-
you can. Yeah, you gotta like. I guess with something like that, you do kind of need funding. It's not something you can do for free
Yeah.
in your time. Have
You
you?
can if you donate to the GoFundMe and the Kickstarter.
Yeah, like we just need like, if 200 of you donate $1, he's gonna be able to buy FL Studio
Yeah.
pretty quick.
And food
Yeah.
enough to make a beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like,
Yeah, I mean, but people don't understand, like, food's actually mad expensive.
nah,
Like,
it's
because you have to pay for delivery every time you want to eat.
Yeah, it's like, I don't understand why they don't include that. I feel like they should. It's like,
How else am I
misleading.
supposed to eat food?
How else am I gonna eat? Someone has to bring the food.
Yeah.
You gotta go out there and get it.
Yeah, and
Um,
I don't have a car. If I go out, like I gotta pay for an Uber ride to get the thing. Anyway. I gotta pay for an Uber ride to get it anyway. So like, what's the point? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's real fact.
And I mean, and then
Yeah.
it will end up being more. So you're kind of forced to you have to pay for some guy to drop it off to you. I mean, I don't understand how you're supposed to live in a society where every meal costs $50, including delivery.
Yeah, it's insane.
I don't understand what else you're supposed to do. I mean,
Yeah.
my mom doesn't cook for me anymore, so how am I gonna live?
Exactly. I did try a new thing the other week. It was last week. I saw this thing online where apparently you can get like ingredients.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
saw- yeah.
I've heard of that, but
Yeah. So if
How
you
was
go to like, there's a store. It's called New World, and if you go there, they have like items that you can buy, and it's the same stuff that goes into the Uber Eats food, but you have to like put it together. You have to
Yeah.
assemble it. So I got like eggs, and I tried to like eat eggs, and normally when I order, normally when I order Uber Eats like scrambled eggs, I go for like the 3-egg combo. And I was making it and I realized I have the 4-egg option right now. So I put in like 4 eggs and I'm already thinking like, man, this is like
Yeah.
mad eggs. I don't know if
But the thing is, I don't want to eat like a 1800 settler. I don't want to have to like put all this stuff together.
yeah.
Like
But I guess-
we've already got the technology
Yeah.
to have it delivered already made. So why would we go back in time using like primitive sort of style technology for how we make food?
No.
Like we're in the fucking future, man. We don't have to
Yeah.
make food anymore.
Straight up.
We can just order it made already.
That's
Anyway,
what
sorry,
can
continue.
happen when I rent my apartment. I mean, how else am I
You're not supposed to cook it. It's like,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to.
I might burn down the building if I cook.
Exactly. What's like more worth it, the building or $50 of Uber Eats?
Ask my building manager. He'll tell you.
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
but anyway, I crack open these eggs. I crack open 1, 2, 3. I'm already debating, am I pushing it too far with the 4th egg? I crack it open. So yeah, I crack open 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs.
Yeah.
I stop. I'm like debating it. Am I pushing it too far with the 4th egg? Because I don't normally like get that in Uber
Well, I
Eats.
mean, what is it even going to create? Like you could, I mean, it's not on. It's not on
Like, I
Uber.
don't-
It's not on DoorDash. It's not on anything.
We're in like uncharted territory. I don't know what I'm making right now. I put in the 4th egg, double yolk. It's 5 eggs now.
Oh my god! Now you're on the frontier. You've gone beyond.
Yeah, and it's like now I'm like getting a little scared because I don't know if you saw like health professionals. They say you're supposed to eat 7 eggs a week. Now that week I already had 3 eggs, so I was like the 4th egg was gonna get me to 7, and I knew I could do that. But now I'm at 8 eggs a week. I don't know what's gonna happen. Am I gonna pass out? Am I gonna die? What's the? I don't know if anyone's done it.
I mean, I'm
before.
surprised you didn't get salmonella from just cracking those eggs open.
No, it
I mean,
was
at
like-
that point, I'm already having a mid panic attack, and I've already ordered something. You know.
Yeah. No, it was no, I had luckily, I had some benzos at hand. Keep me a little zoned out while I was cooking this so I could
Dude,
not panic
seriously.
order. Like cuz I wanted to try something new. And the thing with this New World type store is that if you go there for the same amount of money, you can get like more food than Uber Eats, but you do have to get the Uber there, so it kind of ends up being the same, except you can make it however you want, which it's kind of like an acquired taste. Like I was when I was making the eggs, normally with the scrambled eggs, you get like tomatoes on the side,
Yeah.
and you know how it is.
Mhm.
and I was making it, and I made the eggs, and there was no tomato. There was no tomato. I didn't know that like comes separately. I thought.
But I saw something recently just on the topic of eggs.
No, they should before you get into it, they should definitely like include tomatoes with eggs, because it kind of like every like item you order, it comes with the eggs. Like you get tomato on.
It's kind of false advertising, I think.
It's like false advertising to sell eggs and not have tomato included.
Yeah, because it's like that on Uber.
What am I gonna do? I like made the eggs, and now I'm like, I've got nothing to eat because there's no tomatoes. I have to eat the eggs straight, like an 1800s caveman.
And I mean, just on the topic of eggs, buying the eggs yourself. I actually saw an article, a verified article recently, where the recommended intake of eggs is actually 1 egg maximum a week.
It's 1 egg.
Because if you go over that, it actually the amount of carbon emissions, you're damaging the earth if you're eating over 1 egg per week is doing damage to humanity essentially. So
yeah, I also saw
it's recommended you eat bugs instead.
I saw an article that was essentially like what we're doing, Ubering. It's more what we're doing, Ubering. It's more sustainable than if you have like a car, because if there's like 100 cars on the road, it's like mad like gas going into the atmosphere, and that's bad. Mm-hmm. And if you Uber, that's only like I imagine there can be more than like 4 or 5 guys Ubering around, and they pick up everyone, and it's like less cars on the streets, you know.
Exactly, and I mean, also, you know, people who are making your scrambled eggs, they're food experts. Exactly. They know how to minimize the carbon emission of cracking that egg open, while you, on the other hand, you're just recklessly cracking them open, and the emissions are.
You're not qualified for this.
You're not qualified. I think we should
when you crack it open, it's not the same. You can't do it.
Leave it for the professionals.
Exactly.
And they know what they're doing.
There's a reason they're the egg professionals. They know how to crack them open.
They know how to crack them open without doing ecological damage to the atmosphere.
Yeah, because I didn't even mention this, and it's also like really difficult when you like do like home style Uber, when you make the eggs. It's really difficult. Uber. Yeah, it's really difficult because I only mentioned cracking open 1, 2, 3 eggs. There's actually between the second and third egg, there was an egg that I tried cracking open, and it like spilled next to. There's the thing called they call it a pano or something like that you use to like put the eggs in, and it heats up and it makes.
Did you have one of those? I haven't seen one of those.
I bought it at New World. They sell the same thing as well. You can
really.
It's a separate section to the eggs. They have like different sections, but if you go into one of them, they have the panos in there. So
I think it's pans.
Pants?
Yeah, like pants, like pans.
Like pants? Yeah, that makes sense. No, yeah, when you get the pan thing, I was cracking it and literally like spilled next to the pan, and I couldn't at that point you can't even do anything. I just left it. I had to go back to New World and get another Uber, and I had to get like a napkin. They don't come with the eggs. Like another thing that you'd expect to come with the food is the napkins. They come separately. I had to go buy them so I could wipe off that egg. And by that point, it was already.
Think about the carbon emission.
Think about
again. If you had gotten an Uber,
napkin comes with it.
And you're leaving it to the professionals, minimizing the damage that you as an individual are doing to the planet.
Like
that's what it's about.
I wasted an egg that like some kid in Africa could have eaten.
Yeah.
So professionals should handle it. And it's also like another thing is when you have to do it yourself, when you have to go like Uber away, while you're waiting for the Uber, sometimes like the weather is like mad bad. Yeah, sometimes when you're waiting, the weather is mad bad. You have to like waiting outside, and it's like raining. It's like mad raining.
Yeah, I just wish.
Yesterday, yeah, it was doing that.
I just wish there was like someone could just like make the weather be good every day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I just
like
go outside and it's clear.
I don't believe in God.
Ever heard of the periodic table? Yeah, that's my God.
Exactly. Like, I mean, you gotta trust the science on a few things like that.
You just gotta trust, Jackson. You just gotta trust the science.
You gotta trust the science, cause
God, don't you know God isn't real? That's a caveman. That's caveman. Your caveman mind's tricking you.
Yeah.
No God is real.
Nah.
No God's real. It's only science
It's only science. It's
and the
only
solar
God.
system.
Yeah.
Have full faith in it.
I have full faith in science.
Yeah,
It's
trust
never
the
wrong.
scientist. You gotta
Science has never been wrong, ever.
Nah, yeah, the weather like yesterday was like raining. It was mad bad. I wish what you said. I really wish there was some way to make the weather good always. Yeah, if there was like sunny, like maybe like out Uber everywhere. But if it's not sunny, you gotta get Uber Eats instead.
I love, you said cracking eggs on the frying pan. I love frying up beets in the pan.
Yo, that was actually
It was a
fire.
bar. It was a bar.
I know.
I don't know. We've got a lyricist here. He's a
You just
genius.
can't compare. You know what I mean?
Just another reminder, check out the Kickstarter.
And
Our
the
boy
colors
Jackson's
of it.
Kickstarter. He's trying to fund to get FL Studio so we can start making beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and, like,
And you heard like how fire of a lyricist he is. Like imagine if he had FL Studio to make beats.
And also imagine funders out there. Imagine if you funded him and he could make bars for you.
Yeah, you could make
You know what
mad
I mean?
money.
I mean, it's basically a money duplication glitch from GTA 5 in real life.
Pretty much. Infinite money glitch.
Infinite money glitch in
when
real
you wanna buy
life.
a house, give me money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, it's all about the truth here on the truth couch. So I feel like I wanna share a little bit of a truth about myself. So last night, man, this is why I was late this morning. It's because last night I went to this party.
Yeah.
And it was me and these like there were like 4 guys. It was this guy
Yo.
John, there was Thomas, Cameron, and this guy Kyan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know those guys. Yo, I've been partying with those guys.
Yeah, they're like
Partying is
they're
like mad
they party
fun.
hard. Yeah,
Like I'm going out partying. I'm going crazy.
yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
so. We opened a few brews, right? And
Yo.
there's like a few girls there too. I don't wanna say their name, but
I mean, maybe you shouldn't. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Let's go. You know, yeah. I mean, you know what kind of girls like Thomas brings around. It's not.
Hey.
Yeah, he doesn't bring
Thomas.
around anything under a 7 at least.
Yo,
Yeah.
mad respect.
You know how he
Yo,
goes.
mad respect to
You know how
Thomas.
he goes.
You know how Thomas is. You know how Thomas be.
Yeah. So we're drinking. We had like a few like boxes of beer, and we're drinking.
Yeah.
And this is one of those places where like you can't smoke inside, so we had to like. There's like a balcony area that we had to go, so we were like smoking on the balcony. I smoked probably like a pack that day.
Straight up.
Straight up. man.
Damn.
Straight up. And we had Thomas. He was on that za. I was just cigarettes, but Thomas.
Can we
was
say
like-
that?
Can we say that?
Can
we
we
might
say
have to
that?
cut that out.
Don't cancel us.
Don't cancel us, liberals.
Uh,
Anyway, and we were mad drinking. I was like pretty drunk. I was like hitting on this one girl.
yo, I love it when I'm drunk.
Yeah, it was great.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I'm like drunk.
I
I'm like,
wish you
where
were
am
there,
I?
Man, you should have like.
Yo,
if you were
Jackson's-
there, man.
Dude, and Jackson could be spitting bars. I'll be drunk. I'll be
Spitting
like this.
bars. Like,
You know what
nah,
I
man,
mean?
those like girls that Thomas brought, they would have been like all over you if they heard
Yo.
your rap game.
Actually, kind of wish Jackson wasn't there. Otherwise, there'd be none
Nah,
left
it'd
for
be
us.
None for there for us, because otherwise, you know, I wouldn't have had my shot. You know, I was hitting on this one girl,
Straight up.
and I mean, to be fair, it didn't really go anywhere. I just kind of like went home. To be fair, it didn't like really go anywhere, but it was like a cool experience. And
Yo.
when I went home, I was like still kind of buzzed. I like finished the pack, and it was like nice to look back on that. We gotta go partying with those guys again tonight.
Yo.
I think.
Have you guys been partying before? Have you guys like been out, like actually like
Have you
partying?
like been out?
Like been out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when it's like that, it's like I'm walking around. I'm like, this shit's crazy.
Dude,
It's like
sometimes you're just like... Dude, sometimes you're just like... Yeah, but no, dude, sometimes you're just like... And like, you know, you're looking around. Again, you're seeing like... Dude's drunk. Dude's having like the best time of their life, right? And you're just like, why can't I just be here forever, you know?
exactly.
That's what
Why
I'm
can't I just
thinking.
Be here forever.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of like our goal with the podcast is to make enough money to just party.
To be there forever. Yeah.
Just be there forever. Like
Yeah.
kind of like Valhalla style.
Because we're like counting kind of like every subscriber, we're kind of putting in a little savings account. We already calculated how much money we need to keep
Yeah.
partying for the next like 20, 30 years. And we're quite a bit away. We've got probably like for like 2 months of partying. Right now?
I don't know.
But
We went out last weekend though, and that's like took a bit out.
it did take a bit out. So we've got like a month and like 27 days maybe of
Probably more
partying.
like we're down to a week again.
Down to a week. We did spend a lot. Like
I mean,
we did
we
fuck
had
up
rented
with,
that car and
Took an Uber.
all the Uber Eats and.
We did fuck up with like we're trying to like impress
I don't know, but we
those-
were there for the weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we want.
exactly.
You know,
yeah.
Actually, it's kind of like a taste of where we're trying to get.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
it was a weekend, but it was like worth like 3 weeks
Yeah.
of partying.
It
So
was.
it was like worth it.
It was like
kinda.
worth it.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're working
Yeah.
on this shit full time, so.
So yeah. I mean it's yeah, we spend like what? We probably spend like 6 hours a day filming.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's about 7 o'clock now, but we're filming non-stop. We're on this cast. We're part in this cast,
Yeah.
and we're doing it for you guys and for us for money as well. But
Yeah.
for you and for us, kind of.
Yeah.
Not
You
really
guys
for
have a
you.
Kickstarter or GoFundMe?
We've got this we've got a GoFundMe that's been open, like all the fans know about it.
Yeah, it's to
It's
fix my
always-
drywall.
Yeah, it's always linked in bios to fix his drywall. We're
Yeah.
like I think we need like 800 to like fix the wall.
I think
And
there's
we've
another.
got-
We
we're-
need to start another Kickstarter because on the
Bloody-
weekend. From the weekend, there's like 2 more drywall holes now. So we're gonna need to start 2 more Kickstarters. We're gonna
Yeah.
need to start 2 more Kickstarters.
And the
They're
problem
$50. We're halfway there on the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. The problem is that like the money was for the first drywall. We did spend it that weekend. So we're kind of like we have 3 holes that need to be fixed. So we got to start we've got the old one and now we got 3 active Kickstarters. So all 3 links are down below. Like,
I think we just need to reset the first one because we spent that money.
yeah, we probably need to like set up a new one.
It was a good party though. Like the money from the Kickstarter did go to a good place.
Yeah, no, it was
They
like
should have
huge.
been there.
Yeah. We should do a fan meetup for sure.
Yeah,
And just,
a
like,
party.
Party.
Get like
bring-
Thomas to bring the girls around.
Yeah.
The true
Yeah.
party.
Yeah, no, but it's like crazy sometimes. Like what happens in life. Like you don't
Yeah.
expect it, but it does. Like this morning, I was like walking to here to the podcast, and on the way, there was 2 red cars drove past. I keep going. 2 dogs going past on like next to me. It's like 2 different people walking 2 dogs. It wasn't like the same like style.
You know
of
what the red
dog, but-
cars mean? It means they're after you.
Yeah.
Exactly, and then like the 2 dogs just kind of like confirmed it. Like
I don't know. I don't really
Yeah,
like
you
getting
don't
into
see, like-
conspiracy theory stuff on this, but if you
yeah,
saw 2 red cars,
2 red cars, that's like
Makes me uncomfortable.
scary. That's why I'm like I was like
If you see
nervous
one
when I
red,
walked
one
into the
white,
podcast.
then you're kind of in the clear. But 2 red cars,
In a
Yeah.
row.
I mean, they're signaling that they're after you.
And 2 dogs as well.
What color
That's
was the
like-
dog?
So one of them was like like orange, the other one was like black. So they weren't like the same like style of dog. Like
So
one
they're
was-
sending the tarantula squad after you.
Yeah, they're like doubling up. That's like I think that's what it means. That's why like they're different dogs, different owners, just to like let you know, we're like diversifying. We've got like different ways we're after you now.
Well, that's fucked up, man. I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I
It's
mean,
pretty like fucked, but
All of us here, we've all had problems with gang stalking in the past. Yeah, I've seen there's cars constantly driving past outside. Like, how many of those guys are agents? Is what my mind instantly goes to. How many people are watching in? Because I'm walking down the street sometimes and someone looks at me. I'm like, dude, what is he trying to say to me right now? Because, I don't know, we talk a lot of crazy stuff on this podcast, and I can see why they would want to take people like us out.
yeah,
Yeah, well, we have the truth, the knowledge.
Yeah.
It's
They
the
don't
truth
wanna
counts.
know
exactly.
about
It's
And
true.
that's not what they want spreading.
it.
They don't want people knowing that there's DMT demons psychologically manipulating people from the shadow dimension.
Yeah. Now you were telling me that like I think we were already like pushing it, but then like it was like 56 episodes ago, you were telling the story about the time you were in DMT, and you saw Jesus Christ. He came to you in the DMT trip to tell you that religion is not real, And when we said that, I think that was like a little too far because they didn't want us to reveal that
Yeah.
to the masses. I think that was, you know, you gotta trust the science though. Even if the whoever is after us does continue it, I think you gotta trust the science. Like, and DMT is science. It's a scientific compound.
Yeah, well,
In a way, it is.
they've turned it into a formula,
It is like you can look it up. If you Google DMT formula, you can see it. It's like there's
It's
like,
like
a
mad
mad like
real.
letters and numbers, but
I don't really get into that stuff, but I get what you're saying straight up.
yeah, no. So I think that was like straight science, like into your brain.
I mean, I remember after we were talking on the podcast and we were talking about the Anunnaki Alf DMT. We were on the podcast and we mentioned Anunnaki a few times, and after we finished the pod, I go outside and who walks past? 3 people in black t-shirts. But yeah, I think we should keep it clean because I don't want to see like another 3 people in black t-shirts.
Yeah, no, let's keep it clean from now. Like that was like too far. I think.
Yeah, I think
Even
when
that was like too far.
we talked about the Anunnaki, it went too far.
Yeah.
They don't want
No, I
don't want us
No.
talking about that.
You
And
gotta, like,
I'll
keep it
submit
quiet.
instantly if they ask me to. I'll just stop
Yeah.
doing whatever they want me to stop doing because I don't want to risk my life or anything.
This is our full-time job. We can't just like
This is our full-time job.
we can't just go saying stuff around willy-nilly and just expect them to to
Exactly.
keep us in operation. We gotta like tone it down, play by the rules a little bit.
We gotta, we do like talking the truth, but we also do like playing by the rules and trusting the science.
Yeah. So you gotta like keep it balanced. You know what I mean? Like there's a good side to both.
Yeah.
You can't do both.
Yeah.
You can't do both.
No.
I mean, actually, the real truth is the science.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's like the same thing effectively a little bit
Yeah,
when you think about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about it a lot, and I don't know. I think, the solar system is definitely real.
No, I mean it's you gotta like trust the science about the solar system and stuff. You just can't like.
You
Can
can't
be.
go making up stuff in your head because you're not verified.
Yeah, it's like
You're not-
dangerous.
That's like letting a tiger like organize politics.
Yeah, it's
Like they don't
it's
understand that they're a beast and animal. I'm like untrained in that, so I can't go talking on subjects I don't understand.
One of my bros who's big into, he made millions on Dogecoin.
Whoa, that's huge.
Yeah, he was telling me basically exactly what you said there about what you just said there.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, yeah,
crypto.
I mean, when you think about it, like, what the tiger metaphor, it's like, you just can't let those people spread those dangerous ideas. That's like if you gave an electrician like a screwdriver that like didn't work, and he like did it and like electrocuted everyone in the building. That's
or
what's
everyone
happening.
it's essentially everyone on the planet at this point.
Exactly. That's
because
what's
of
happening if you
media
let
flow.
like people say, false, dangerous stuff like that.
Because we have to trust the science and the people who know what they're talking about and the people who are funded by the government. Because the government is smarter than us.
Well, it's all us.
I mean, it's not us, though, because we don't know what we're talking about. But the government
Yeah,
does.
The government does.
That is true.
I mean, we kind of know what we're talking about.
We kind of know what we're talking about.
We know, we follow what's we follow news, we follow.
So, like, essentially, I was watching this podcast the other day. And,
What's the podcast, man?
Rogan, of course. I only watch Rogan.
It's the
And-
best one. I mean, there's no reason to watch any other one.
The guy. Like
He's
the podcast
he's
guy.
like,
the funniest.
I mean, he's a legend. He's the funniest
That's
man
like how you
alive.
like talk about like listening to 80s, 90s rap before making
Oh,
stuff.
like,
That's what we always got to watch a Rogan episode.
We gotta
before
watch Rogan.
We shoot a podcast.
I mean, we were just talking about some false information. I mean, more recently, not as much, but
allegations.
he was talking to this UFC guy, and they were like talking about like how to punch the best. And so he was saying, when you're fighting and you're in the ring, obviously, mad stressful situation, you're kind of working on instinct, and the best way to punch instead of like this is actually to punch like that.
Is that
I
true?
had a guy at a bar tell me that one time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was so useful.
yeah.
I didn't know. Like, I never heard that. Is
And
that
like
true? Is
instead
that
of
real?
elbowing like this, you're supposed to elbow like that.
Whoa.
And
It's like dangerous knowing.
I just thought that interesting because I've been punching every time I get into a fight at like a party. every time I'm on like ketamine and I'm punching like this, but really I should be punching like that the whole time.
So you've been like losing, you know, it's been like
Yeah.
rigged almost. Cause
I mean,
no one
most of
told
them
you
were
that.
they were pretty close every time, but I think if I had the punching technique down
Yeah.
correctly, like
It's 'cause,
Rogan
like,
said,
they don't tell you stuff like that unless you listen to Rogan. Like he's the only one that talks about
Yes.
real stuff like
They
that.
don't tell you
Yes.
that you should be doing leg kicks, like a high upper body leg kicks.
yeah.
You can like knock someone out.
Even
with a
in
leg
boxing, I mean,
I mean, Rogan is like the guy. He knows what's up, and he's gonna tell you
yeah.
firsthand if you meet him. 'Cause
Like-
I have.
If you're, a lot of people say, would you have Jay-Z or $500,000? I would have Rogan for one evening because he's like talking about shit and he's like telling you what
He's
it
gonna
is,
elevate you to another
Yeah.
echelon.
and that's
You
gonna
can,
like
like-
elevate you. I mean, he's the man. He's
Jay-Z
the guy.
might like teach you how to make some money, but Rogan's gonna teach you how to make money and how to beat someone up at the same time.
and
Same night.
I mean, Rogan's probably,
He's the goat. He's the goat.
if there was a modern day Jesus, I think it would be Rogan.
It would be.
Yeah.
Like it's like the same like kind of style of like he tells you what's up. You know what I mean? Like Jesus did.
Yeah. And I always think, like, what would it be like if Jesus went on Joe Rogan? Like, would there
Whoa.
even be anything to say?
That's
Because they're kind of the same in a way, and you know they're just both going to tell you what's up. You know, they're both the man. You know what I'm saying?
Both gonna tell it to you straight.
yeah. No, it makes me think. Like, do you think they would like talk for like 16 hours and like agree, or do you think there wouldn't need anything need to be said? Do you think they just sit in silence for like 15 minutes and just kind of like end it there because they know that they're about the same stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I would sit there and I would be. I mean, I could imagine exactly what conversation they would have, so I don't even think they need to do that.
Exactly. I think just they need to like sit there, and we already know what's gonna be said. They don't need to talk.
I mean,
at
how
all.
how has that not happened yet?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy is like in one of the most popular books of all time. Why would he not go on the most popular podcast of all time?
Isn't there supposed to be a second coming soon, or a third rendition?
yeah. No, I heard like there's rumors of a sequel, but I never like. So I don't know. Like, to be fair, I don't want to like sound dumb or anything, but I don't understand like the hype for this like Jesus cat. It's not Joe
I
Rogan.
heard
It's
he was
different.
pretty misinformed.
I mean, the way Jesus spoke, he was a lyricist. He was one of the greats of all time. I mean, you study rappers, so you would know a lot about this guy.
No,
Hey-
but the problem is that like I've never like people always hype up this like Bible thing.
Yo.
I like looked it up. I looked up Spotify, SoundCloud. I looked at YouTube. I couldn't find it anywhere. I don't know if it's like been like blacklisted, removed, or something. But there's Jesus guy like this cat is like his album is not there.
I mean,
I couldn't find it. And there's
you
like,
would think one of the greatest rappers of all time, you would think you'd be able to find Jesus' album.
Especially on SoundCloud. Like,
Especially,
yeah. Like,
I
that's,
mean,
like anyone can like put it up there. Like, you'd
everyone,
think that, like,
anyone
it'd
who
be up
knows
there.
anything about a religion would know that Jesus wrote the Bible.
I heard apparently there's this guy. I was talking to this guy who's like a big like a Jesus like mead writer almost. Like he was talking to me about how there's like apparently like a bunch of like different versions of the Bible, and like people like argue about like what version of the album is like the best one.
Yeah. And I mean, this is a big thing.
Like
I mean, Jesus probably has one of the biggest fan bases of all time. And what I
I
don't
mean-
understand is why he isn't promoting himself more.
he's got a big fan base, but like his crew is pretty tight. That's what I like about like
Yeah.
this cat is, you know, all of these like influencers and shit. You see them with like 50 celebrity friends. Jesus, he only needed 12 guys.
Yeah.
He only had like 12 guys in his crew. He didn't need
But there was a rat.
60 people.
there was a rat. One of
There
them
was a rat.
Snake, dude. Sorry.
One of them was a
There's,
snake.
Like only like 11 real ones and a rat.
I think that's probably why. Maybe it's sort of he can't trust anyone anymore because he had that.
I see.
He should have straight up shot that guy.
Yeah, when he went up for that.
That's what we
Rico
do to
case,
snitches
it was
around
like-
here.
No, yeah. Did you see like he there was this like this apparent I haven't heard it because I couldn't find that either. There was an album that dropped
Mm.
that apparently they say it's like it's Jesus, but they can't confirm it. It's like goes by like a different name.
Yeah.
I think it's called like Mormon book or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like they say it's the same cat, but it's not confirmed. So he's like he might like
People are
I
remixing
think
his
that-
work without
Mm,
consulting or letting people know.
yeah. And then maybe like the other hand, if you want to get a little conspiracy theorist about it, maybe like he doesn't trust like the homeboys because of that rat, so he needed to change his rap name to drop the Mormon book.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I
Like
think
sometimes
so.
you gotta do stuff like that. You can't avoid it.
But yeah.
So I do like, even though I haven't heard it, I'm sure it's good because of all the hype. I do hope he drops the sequel.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to come on the pod and announce it or anything, I mean, we're always open to having more guests.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
more truth.
I mean, and it would be relevant.
It'd be
If he
cool
came on
to,
next
like,
episode,
yeah.
we got 2 rappers,
Yeah, it'd be cool to like
Jackson
yeah.
and Jesus.
Easily relate to
It'd be yeah.
a young man who came
Mm.
up out of Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Like, it'd be cool to like see if there's any like info on when the sequel is dropping, because it's been like years since the first part came out.
Yeah, well, like
and even like the spin-off, the like possible Jesus one, it's been like
it's been like 5 years at least.
probably more. I think like it's like
Something
over
like that,
10
yeah.
years.
J-Man, Jesus, one of the greatest rappers of all time. It would be an honor to have you on if you were
Yeah,
to join
Jason,
us.
if you're watching, you gotta like hop on the pod. We gotta hear when Bible 2 is coming out. We gotta hear, when the second coming.
The
I hear it's
New
called.
Testament.
Yeah, it's called the second coming. It's, that's the working title I heard being passed around.
Yeah.
So just like come back, confirm that leak or deny it. It's up to you, man. You can even come as your new rap name. What's his rap name? I don't remember. The one you used on Mormon.
Yeah.
So let us know, man. You've got our email down below, and
Yeah.
you probably got like.
You know.
You got like mad dough. I know you do because of how big the fan
Yeah.
base is. So you gotta like help a brother out. Fund the FL
Fund
studio.
the FL Studio purchase.
Yeah, fund that purchase.
If
Maybe you
Jesus
can
is
even
watching.
collab on like the second coming. Maybe you can even feature Jackson in one of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I am an atheist, but we will have to hash that out. Me and Jesus will have a talk.
Yeah.
We'll hash that out.
Yeah. I mean,
No, I hear
Definitely
like
gonna
he's
have
I don't
to
think
do
he's
it.
religious though.
Well, I'm
No.
gonna
I think he's
Uh,
just kind of like a
No,
rapper.
I think he just kind of like does his own thing. I don't think he's like follows a
Publicly, I
religion
don't think
per
he
se.
follows any religion.
No, but I did hear though that apparently Jesus, he's got like beef with that like Satan guy, like that rapper. But it's weird because he's like the rapper Satan. He hasn't actually dropped a book. Like
I
apparently,
don't
like
know.
his book was written by some like random guy like 50 years ago.
Just stealing his swag.
Yeah, like stole his swag and put his like own bars on Satan's beat, pretty much. And that's what the beef is between Jesus and Satan. But really,
Yeah.
it should be between Jesus and that like other
I mean,
guy.
from what I understand, Satan's always been more of like a producer behind the scenes, kind of
yeah,
putting
he's, like,
people in
making-
the right
yeah,
place.
he's like making beats and like kind of like making the album happen rather than like straight up rapping like Jesus.
Mm.
You heard of Insane Clown Posse and Eminem and
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
They all love Satan.
Nah, yeah, no.
Ron
I
James.
heard they're like fans of Satan, but I don't know. I gotta like find both like albums and listen to them. We gotta like check
Yeah.
them out. Maybe like
Sure.
next podcast we should listen to the Bible and Satan's like.
I
the
can't
albums
find
he
it anyway though. I
produced.
think you have to go on like.
I have to go like deep,
Deep web.
Yeah, you have to go
Yeah.
like dark web to find it.
Did I tell you? I woke up this morning, and I was like, "What's going on?" The house is like shaking. There's actually. Did you guys feel the earthquake last night?
I don't like. No,
I was like,
don't-
I woke up and it was like shaking, and then it like stopped. I was like, "Fuck! I could have
very
just
scary,
died."
Man. You could have died.
And what people don't understand is earthquakes is actually the earth quaking. Earth is actually shaking and quaking under the ground, and
Yeah.
like the earth is crushing together, and that's shaking the whole earth.
Oh, yeah.
So when I found that out, I was like, "Fuck!"
Yeah. No, I remember one time, man. It was like, would have been like to like 2:30, 3 p.m. I'm not sure. Sorry. Like maybe I got it wrong. Maybe it was a different time. It was a few years ago. I was like sitting in my kitchen and I was like waiting on the Uber Eats to drop, and suddenly like I feel this shake and I look and I see like the little like light I have is like going like this, and I'm like wondering like what the fuck is happening.
Fuck.
And then like I like got scared. I like grabbed onto the table because I thought I was gonna fall. Few seconds go by, stops. It goes back. The light slowly goes to normal. I asked the Uber Eats guy like, "Yo, did you feel that?" He told me that's an earthquake. It was like
See, I
scary
didn't-
because I didn't even know
Before
until
last
like,
year, I didn't even know about that.
no, yeah, I only found out because of the Uber Eats guy. I don't know, like maybe he's like educated. He's got like a doctorate or something. So
Yeah.
he knew. But guys like us,
I mean,
we don't know what to do in a scenario.
Now that I
like
know what earthquakes are, I think that's probably the scariest thing that I can think of.
It's mad scary. Only other thing that's like kind of like scary like that is like when it's like raining mad heavy, and you're is when it's raining mad heavy and you gotta like walk to the Uber. It feels like you're about to be like swept up when it's like windy as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes like in Wellington it gets windy sometimes.
I'm
It's,
walking
like,
around,
scary.
it's
It feels
windy.
like-
I'm like, fuck.
Feels like have you seen that movie 2012? It's like that. That's how it feels.
Oh, we'd have to get on the big ship.
Yeah, it was just like same thing. That's how it felt. Like Titanic as well, maybe like that vibe. Yeah.
I mean, when you understand that earthquakes, how they happen, I mean, you can't really go back.
Nah.
Once you know the truth, it's kind of sort of red pill, blue pill situation. It's like, do you want to know what earthquakes really are? Like, do you want to know what they are, or do you want to stay in the bliss of not understanding the magnitude of what earthquakes can do?
Nah, but have you seen like what like Rogan had to say about like rain? You see that?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Have you seen that, Jackson?
I think
I mean, I watch Rogan like every day.
Dude, it's like hard to like find a Rogan clip we haven't seen, man.
yeah.
You should check it out. Google like Joe Rogan rain.
But
Yeah.
essentially, for those who don't know, who haven't watched all the Rogan clips, he's kind of breaking down like rain and how it affects like plant growth. And essentially what rain is water gets sucked out of the ocean like some sort of sci-fi UFO situation. It's get extracted into the clouds. And what people don't understand, those clouds up there, they're not just like smoke from like a train or something, like a steam train.
It's like real.
They were there before humans were.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
So clouds actually were the first organism on Earth.
Nah, man. Listen, this is like you gotta lock in right now. I'm gonna put you onto something crazy. Now we all know Rogan, right? We all know Rogan is huge.
If you guys haven't heard, Rogan's essentially... So if you guys haven't heard, Rogan, he actually does a podcast with a bunch of comedians, if you don't know who Joe Rogan is.
No, I'm even like we all know Schultz as well, but there's this guy called Podcast Cringe. He does like
Rogan
really
goes on it.
interesting like breakdowns on like look like let's see like look at this video right here. It's Joe Rogan gets charged with murder.
Actually, I was lying. I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're doing.
Nah, this is like mad interesting. Like for example, look at this video. The truth about Tom and Bert's Vegas clip. He like goes into like a breakdown. Let's like take a look. Wait, let me put on. Let me put on.
Big
Yeah,
Bert.
we're having some,
We're all
like-
big Bert Kreischer fans on this cast.
We're all.
He's
big.
so funny.
He's mad.
He's
funny.
probably the funniest. I love it when he does that story about how when he was in Russia, the machine. Every time he's like, "I'm the machine." I'm like, "Yo, that shit's revolutionary." Like no one's ever done that before.
Yo,
Anyway,
take
let's-
a look at this.
Let's watch this. Do we have audio?
They were. It was Super Bowl weekend. Pat McAfee was doing his live show when Tom and Bert decided to crash the set, decked out in Porosos gear, carrying a couple of bottles of their new drink.
Dude, that's
Wow,
fucking
man.
crazy.
I can see that being us,
Caught in the
man.
moment, he didn't
We're
have
crazy
time to
like that.
react and ended up just being a good dude about it. But it wasn't actually Tom and Bert who stole the show. It was CJ Stroud, fresh off winning Rookie of the Year with his C4 drink in hand. Now, maybe you already knew this.
I should
maybe
buy
this
C4
isn't
drink.
news to
That's
you,
that's
but
actually a
what if I
sick
told
name.
you that this little
Cool
stuff
name,
was
I'm
man.
just fucking
was
straight up
months
drinking
in the
C4.
making? What if I told you it was all planned from last year? I'm going to show you guys the timeline that led up to this Super Bowl weekend and explain Tom and Bert's strategy with their drink that started with their fake Kelsey Brothers beef, a fake fundraiser, a live FaceTime call, McAfee, and a bunch of cheap promotions over the weekend. And it wasn't just Pat's show that they appeared on.
Might have some with us. I don't know. Hold on a minute. You're supposed to listen to people these days. They're giving you other beverages. That's a good vodka right there. Whoa. Wow. That goes
Fuck,
down.
man, I love vodka.
It's like best.
I like drinking vodka. I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes it just makes you go like, whoa.
Comedian in the world. I take the shirt off, right? I do the thing.
Love it when he takes his shirt off.
It's like
Dude, he's
iconic.
doing
It's
it
like
right now.
legendary, dude.
Dude,
It's like legendary.
look at that beast. Fuck, man. Funniest man. Dude, he's smoking? Fuck, this guy's fucking cool.
Dude.
But before we look at Tom and Bert go to Vegas,
Yo, they're crazy.
background,
Look at what they're doing, dude. They're drinking and shit.
I think what
Yo.
Tom and Bert have done here is manipulative and disingenuous, but not
Oh, wait.
illegal or
Are
criminal
we not
or
supposed to like
anything
them?
like that.
Oh man, I don't know.
What's this video about?
Something from you guys.
Yeah, this video is like evil. Let's play something else.
Chess or
This video is like.
Let's not finish this video. If you guys were watching it, just stop watching it. Let's do another one.
No, this is evil. Let's do something else. Whoa. I hate this like Shane Gillis guy. Like, you got guys like Brennan Schaub who are doing like honest comedy, and then this guy comes in and he's
Dude.
he's like the bad guy. He's like Thanos of comedy.
Dude, if you're trying to come on Brendan Schwab's podcast and trying to be funny, like, you're messing with the goat.
Exactly. Like you can like come in like Thanos.
Brendan's,
and,
like,
stop
the
Iron
funniest
Man, you know what I
fucking
mean?
guy.
Iron Man wins at the end always.
So Brendan's gonna get you.
My boy Mike Catherwood, I'm not even trying to flex on us right now.
There's no flex about doing multiple
There is though.
sins.
There is though. We're like a frat. We're like a frat. We're a frat house.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the first video as part of
the
a
same
new
one, yeah.
series I'll be
Whoa, we're
making
actually the
Shane
same one
Gillis
as him.
roasting people. So make sure you're subscribed, otherwise you
Like an
might
evil
miss out on
series.
some
It's
of
just
my
Shane Gillis
uploads.
roasting people.
Quick shout out to my almost
It's like if you had like
95,000 regulars who
Thanos
always
kill
turn up for me.
compilation
Love
on
you
YouTube.
guys. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot.
Shouldn't be allowed
Hi,
almost.
Shane. So there aren't too many instances of Shane and Brendan being in public together, and I think this is really interesting because in terms of
you
the
don't mess with
Rogan
the GOAT.
comedians, these two
Don't mess
guys
with
are
Brendan the
basically
GOAT, the
completely
greatest
opposite ends of the
podcaster
spectrum.
of all
On the
time.
one hand, we've got Brendan who left the UFC.
Opposite
Dude, he's
ends,
so
'cause one
tall
is-
and muscular.
One's like good, one's evil.
Well, he doesn't exactly do comedy. He kind of just stands there and says random words into the mic.
Isn't
What?
that now what comedy is, man?
And Matt and Shane actually discuss Brendan's
Literally,
rise
dude.
to the
Literally
Oh,
what comedy
he's
is.
just standing saying words.
Yeah,
Literally
dumbass.
what fucking comedy is.
Literally, what else are you gonna do?
Maybe talk about something that you actually understand next time.
Exactly.
Like I did in previous videos, I find the dynamic between Shane and the Brogan comedy brats to be really interesting, mostly because I personally.
Oh, there he is.
Shirtless
The
dude.
goat,
The
man.
goat.
The
Let's
goat.
go.
But if you go back to
I love it when
2019,
he's
Shane
shirtless.
was fired from
So
SNL,
funny,
he
dude.
wasn't super close to
Look at
Rogan
him.
and the brats
Right in
yet,
the middle.
so I've managed to
Exactly
find a
where he
few
should
clips
be.
of him discussing Brendan,
That's
especially
like
in
that's when you
relation
look
to
at the
how much
Last
hate
Supper.
he
That
gets.
Jesus cat is
So
in the
like
middle
I
is the
said,
same
this
thing.
was 2 years
It's like
before
same structure as
Shane
that
made his
album
first
cover.
appearance on JRE, even though he's been friends with Rogan for
There's
a
the
while,
legend
at that time,
himself.
He wasn't part of Rogan's inner circle. Certainly not.
Can we just
compared
watch
to
a whole
nowadays, where he's got
episode?
a regular spot on JRE's Protect Our Parks podcast. So this all started when Shane stumbled upon the Fighter and the Kid subreddit and made an interesting discovery.
Oh, I was looking at Reddit. I was looking at.
What's this guy doing?
Dude,
You can't poop in a photo.
tough stuff.
While I was
It's like
looking
not
at
allowed on YouTube.
they had a post.
How's this not taken
I
down?
don't know.
I think we need to
It's not
report
even,
this.
like,
Can we
funny.
report? How do we report it? We'll do it later.
We'll do it later.
Looking
We gotta
down
see like
through the
what
comments,
this
and
guy
one of them
did
just
to
said, "Hi,
the
Shane."
goat.
I was just like, oh, that's hilarious. It made me laugh.
Being like, I know you're gonna read
He's
this.
gonna read this. Yeah, it's really funny.
That's actually hilarious.
I always find it funny to hear about other comedians
Same,
speaking
I find it
publicly
funny.
about Brendan and all the hate that he gets, but this was actually a pretty unique situation where Matt and Shane spoke pretty loosely and candidly about the Fighter and the Kid subreddit.
Is
specifically.
Brendan
And
Jesus?
just to give you some
Oh, it is a
context before we
reference
go
to
on,
the
this
that cover.
Damn.
Yo.
episode was recorded. The subreddit only had 14,000 members, but as of January 25th, 2024, it has 153,000
'Cause he's the
members,
GOAT.
which
Because he's the motherfucking
He's the
goat.
fucking
is a
goat.
pretty rare find to hear Matt and Shane speaking about this because they surprisingly understand the details around why the subreddit was created in the first place. So, I'll get to that in a
Exactly.
moment, but first, let's hear Matt
Wait,
and
what are we
Shane's
talking
take
about?
on the subreddit itself.
Hell yeah. That could be our fan base, dude. Let's poach them. You want to poach them? I mean,
I can't believe this guy has a fan base.
Who gave this guy a fan base?
No. I don't really understand this video.
It's pretty confusing. Really hard to understand.
What do you do for a living? I am an Emmy-nominated stunt woman and a verified content creator.
What do you do for a living?
For a living, I'm actually armed security.
What do you do for a living? What do you guys do for a living?
I'm a mechanic.
I work in advertising.
What do you do for a living?
I work at the post office.
I don't know that movie.
I'm a butcher at a steakhouse. What do you do for a living?
Dude, they're all just doing boring jobs.
Let's unbox what many people refer to as the king of poisons.
Yo,
Whoa.
Killer poison
Dude, she might die.
that's like crazy. That's like shouldn't be allowed.
and potency of the poison, which apparently made it very easy to, well, unalive your enemies, let's say. What is this famous poison?
I don't know.
I know if we can play
Yes.
that, we gotta like move on. Yeah.
I don't want the audience to get bored. This guy's good. Would you ever do something like this?
Yeah. Will you consider this?
This is a little bit beyond my level. This guy, he seems he's like
Yo.
he's upper echelon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
I don't even. He's like talking too fast for me to even
Like,
understand.
I don't even know what he's saying.
If you have Steam, congratulations because
I
last
got
night
Steam.
I got Steam. Do you have Steam?
clicks away from a complete
Heard about
scam.
it.
Last
Oh.
night, you could have
Oh,
gotten
no.
Helldivers 2
Oh.
for 75% off if it
Dude,
wasn't
I
actually
paid like full
Helldivers
price
2.
for the
In
game.
reality, if
This is
you
like,
bought this discounted version of Helldivers 2, you would actually be given a copy of a game called
I'll just check what the next one
yeah.
is.
it's- I don't care about this. It's like
Let's go back.
boring.
Steam, congratulations because last night you were only a few clicks away from a complete scam.
Oh.
Last night you could have gotten
Shoot.
Helldivers 2 for
Have you guys heard about
75% off.
Nah, yeah, I paid full price. I
Yeah.
want to see how I could have gotten it like mad cheap.
Bought this discounted version of Helldivers 2,
Can't believe I missed that.
actually be given a copy of a game called Figurality. And that's
I don't
because
know
for
that
whatever
game.
reason, it looks like the person who has access to the Figurality store page
Okay.
just flat
I
out
don't know that game. What?
down to a T. And even though the entire store page was taken down so you can't actually buy the fake Helldivers.
It was the first one we watched.
What do you do for a living? I am an Emmy-nominated stunt woman and a verified content creator.
What do you do for a living?
For a living, I'm actually armed security.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a student.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a server.
What do you do for a living?
I'm actually a professional land surveyor. Kind of fell into it by
Oh man, I forgot these are.
Oh, that's crazy.
Whoa!
See that? Can we replay it from the start?
What do you guys do for a living?
I'm a mechanic.
What do you do for a living?
I am an Emmy-nominated stunt woman and a verified content creator.
What do you do for a living?
For a living, I'm actually armed security.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a student.
I forgot these are actually just normal jobs.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like.
Look at that.
Whoa,
Look at the
dude.
lights, dude.
Wait, pause.
Pause it.
fell into it by accident.
How do I put?
There's a lot.
Do I have to hold it?
For a living?
Wait, hold
What do
on.
you guys do for a living? What do you do for a living?
I am an Emmy-nominated stunt woman and a verified content
Wait, I'll just get so you guys can hear.
For a living, I'm actually armed security.
Yeah,
What do
make
you do
sure
for a
to get
living?
that.
I'm a student.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a server.
And what do you do for a living?
Whoa, 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 don't miss him. Don't miss him.
Oh
Whoa,
shit!
look at that.
How
Jack,
do they
take a look
do
at
that?
How is this like,
Let's zoom in here. It's just like
How is this-
floating.
Some evil
it's like, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really
Dude.
into that kind of stuff though.
Nah, man. That's
Like, what's that
evil.
symbol?
Yeah, what are they trying to like show here? We should like, do you think Rogan's seen this?
What do you guys do for
Oh
a living?
fuck!
What do you do for a living?
I am an Emmy-nominated stunt woman and a verified content creator.
What do you do for a living?
For a living, I'm actually
Wait, we'll just wait.
I'm a student.
What do you do for a living?
I am a server.
Just fast forward this video at 2x speed if you're not
We'll
watching it
figure it
already.
out.
Fell into it by accident.
Oh wait.
And stuck
Whoa, it's like a same symbol. Look, whenever you pause, it's the same symbol.
See what the comments say. Oh, I don't know how to read. Wait,
I watch these all the time.
dude.
Bi girls, dude, I love bi girls.
I love bi girls.
It's like the best, right?
Mm.
No, it's like too much numbers.
No, wait, how do they do that voice?
I don't know, man.
What movie is that from?
I've never like I've only seen like that in like a few movies, but not like a real person doing that.
It's like that
It's like creepy.
Taika Tarantino.
Yeah,
movie?
he does like they do that voice in the movie too. He's the one of the main guys does that voice actually.
Mm. Yo, that thing is crazy.
let's
Yeah.
Guys are not rizzed up ice spice? No
Whoa.
way. I wanna learn. I wanna see how it's done. I wanna rizz up ice spice.
We can kind of like live
Vicariously
through this video. Except I'm not black.
Oh, I don't know if we're allowed to show this.
Whoa. How much is Nike? I think I need to get Nike.
I think that's what it is.
I think it's a Nike. Hold on.
I guess Nike. Look up Nike. Go to
Let's
Nike.
look up
website.
Nike.
Go to Nike website.
We gotta rizz up Ice Spice.
Yeah, let's look up Nike. Just a store nearby? Dude, we gotta go like after the podcast straight away.
Whoa, look at this image.
How do they do
that?
How?
Oh, we're in New Zealand.
Can we do that for the podcast, do you think?
Wait, do you have your scanner? Scan.
Have to like scan?
Where do I buy? How much?
Search up like Nike price maybe.
Find the store. Oh,
Can
we
you
have to
not,
go in. We can't
Have to
Uber
go
it.
in. You can Uber the store.
Okay, never mind.
Never mind. Search up can you like Uber like Adidas maybe? Is that like close enough? That's like
Uber Eats alcohol to your house.
yeah, maybe like bring Ice Spice to a party and when she's like drunk, she might think you're wearing Nike but you're not.
Yo.
Yeah.
Wait, what if we make Nike clothes?
Dude,
you think we
I
can
don't know
make
if
our
anyone's
own?
like ever thought about that before.
Wait, just cut this out of the podcast though, because if it works, we don't want people to know.
yeah, but I don't know if anyone's ever like tried making clothes. I don't know if that's like anyone's had this idea. It might be like too hard to do.
Yeah, that's true. We probably should leave it to the robots or whoever does it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like.
Dude, have you seen like this is like mad interesting. Just like person I've seen. Like just speaks the truth, man. There's a really good video that I saw on here. Let me see. Yeah, this one.
This channel is like so underappreciated.
It's
for
like
real.
so underappreciated. It's like so real and it's like so interesting what she's saying. It's like she gets us, man.
Very awkwardly wrestling around with my energy drink can because I couldn't get the fucking thing open, and so I tried.
Dude,
to
she
use a
gets us,
dime
man.
To do it, I tried to use a dime to do it, and it was it made the most obnoxious, traumatizing, like snapping screech in my ear.
You should probably cut the.
That just instantly gave me
Huh?
a headache. It was
You should
it was
cut the
ear
snap out from
piercing.
the beginning of the podcast.
It was nails on a chair. Bad. And it happened in like a snap.
That's true. We don't want to trigger her.
Yeah. It's
What
like
if she
dude-
watches?
Yeah, we might have to like
Because if
censor
I don't,
that.
I won't. And not only that, I got that new shampoo. I tried to use a dime to do it.
So we're trying to,
and
like,
so it made
We're
the
kind of just
most
studying
obnoxious,
how she's
traumatizing, like,
kind of composing her
snapping
word structure here to make it as
screech in my
engaging as possible. So that's kind of what we're focusing on here. So
This is
just
like content creation 101. So if you're interested in making anything, I think you need to study Gothman. I think this should be your first point of study. You need to study how she grabs you and keeps your attention for the whole video.
And not only that, I got that new shampoo. I got that new shampoo today, and I want to try it so bad.
we could never do it
But
this
I
good.
don't want to wash my hair.
Because
don't wanna fucking
you can't even compete.
don't want my
Like we're trying to do this, but we can't. She's the best in the game.
She's the best in the game. We couldn't do it like
not
this.
oily at all. It feels fine. But I'm so tempted to wash it that I feel like if I put my extensions back in, I'll have that hurdle of having to take them back out, and it'll stop me.
True, yeah. Like that's how I felt when like Chai put me onto a new shampoo and I wanted to try it. And I was like, you know, I really want to try it, but also like I probably got like a day or two of my hair being like not needing to be perfectly clean before I can try it. So like, do I do it now and waste the shampoo, or do I wait like a day and kind of rock it out half greasy before it's time to wash it?
It's these kinds of choices and decisions that we make in our life that really make an impact. You know, because people sometimes forget about the little things, but the little things are important.
The little things are what make up the big things, you know? It's your life is made up of, you know, it's mainly that. Like, it's like Ubering. It's mainly like Ubering. It's like washing your hair. It's like, yeah, like
And
Uber
if you
Eating
only,
as well.
if you just focus on just the small things, you know, the big picture, it's just going to work out.
Yeah, exactly.
If you just focus on getting the right Ubers, buying the right shampoo, getting the right McDonald's combos.
I mean, that's like all you need, really.
Pretty much, if you plan your week with the right McDonald's combinations of like Happy Meals to nugget meals, a lot of nugget meals.
I think nugget meals are kind of goated.
Yo.
Yeah, you don't want to talk over.
Yeah, we're kind of being. Let's start from the start. No, I'm kidding. I think that's enough. You understand, if you go through here, it's all her talking constantly. It's constantly engaging. And she just talks about everything.
Yeah, no, it's really engaging. Let's
she posts every day.
Switch a little bit more. I think if you skip ahead, you'll see there's like a scene transition. That's something you should aim to do. Like you don't want your video to be stale, so you gotta like switch it up a little bit. Like, look. Yeah. Should go on Rogan. Yeah, I think like I haven't seen guests this engaging on Rogan in a while. Like this is different. Even Rogan can't.
He like can't get a word and she just keeps going.
No, even Rogan can't really do this.
Probably weeks ago, because I don't keep track of time. I don't know how to. Epps and I were at a thrift store, and they had these two really big, nice chairs, and we got him one for his desk downstairs. And God, I wish I would have gotten the other one. I bet you anything if like one of the kids were to sit in there.
Oh. Man, it's you. Hold on. Keep the video rolling.
To deter myself from washing my
Whoa, what's that?
Yo, man, what's up? What's up, man?
Who's
Yo,
this?
Yo, you've been talking some real shit here tonight. I've been watching
Damn.
the live feed back there, bro.
What's up, brother?
Crazy. Yeah, this is some good shit.
Get some good shit, man.
We gonna mic him up?
Go take a piss real quick. Just take over, man. Put on.
All right.
I think we'll pause this.
Alright, so for those of you who don't know me.
Wait. Mic up, brother.
Oh yeah, let me get that going. Hold up.
For those who don't know, this is Thomas, the party king.
Yeah, right here.
That we were talking about earlier.
There's something I really want to talk about here on this podcast. Earlier on, you were talking about like the Jesus album.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know that was actually a remix of a previous album called The Old Testament.
Yeah, no, the Old Testament.
Dude, the OG artist was Yahweh, and Jesus just like bit his shit.
Man.
I don't know. I think like most of us, I'm not super. I like have heard about the album. I've never really listened to it sitting all the way through. So I don't know. You as an expert, I think just go.
He had like a whole like 12-step like business commandment, like, you know, how to make money, how to grind.
Yeah.
And then Jesus came along and just sort of like changed it up. And Satan, you mentioned Satan?
Yeah.
He was a feature on the Jesus album.
Well, I actually haven't listened to it, but
did Jesus actually put him on originally?
I think he did. I think Satan came up out of
like
Atlanta. He was like a big rapper down there, and then Jesus put him on.
Because
what?
He makes drill music, right?
Not like funk, like
you
know, like boom, 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 boom.
Because from my understanding, they were always rivals and kind of. But I didn't realize that originally, like Satan, in a way, is kind of like a fallen angel from the original group.
Yeah.
But he kind of fell off into his own thing and started his whole own thing down there.
Visions, you know, bro. Like every artist needs to have like a goal set out.
Straight up.
Yeah. And Satan was talking about like.
Not everyone sees his vision.
Yeah, not everyone can, but you know, I feel like we have some higher up supporters. All right, here's another thing. So clouds, right? You mentioned clouds. Here's the thing.
Have you been listening in?
Bro, I've been watching the live stream. All right.
Oh shit.
Listen.
I don't realize. Okay, you can chase us up
Okay.
on all our stuff that we've been
Clouds,
getting wrong.
Clouds, right? You know how you look at them and they like move? You see something in the clouds, right? You ask someone else and they'll see something different.
I've never
Straight
had
up.
this happen to me
Bro,
before.
I'll look at a cloud, I'll say that looks like a person walking, and then my buddy will be like, that looks like a lion. What's that about? What's the
I
truth?
don't know. I think
This is the truth, Couch. What's the truth?
it's probably
With the
magic or
clouds?
something.
Probably is magic. They have been around for a while, eh?
I just want to ask because we were at the party earlier
Yeah,
on the weekend,
Uh-huh.
and we had to leave early.
of course. Fine.
How did the rest of the party go?
You know, the usual. I smoked a little za, you know.
Yo, let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you're fucking sick.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. Put him there.
Yo.
And that kind of made my throat hurt a little bit, and then I was like coughing for a while.
I hate
Damn.
when you, like,
Fucking hate it when that
go
happens.
to like, you
Yeah.
know, like take a inhale, and then you like cough.
I don't know what that is. What does that happen? It's like this, like smoke or something.
I think so. I think it's like.
Wait,
got
this.
to do with like the fire and like.
Yeah.
how, like,
Oh, like a campfire.
Yeah, but like if you like put your head over a campfire and like.
No, no, he's onto something.
It's like
that
hot,
makes you
though.
cough too.
Yeah.
So is that the same, like the same
I
smoke?
think so.
I thought that.
Ooh. Nah, this is where we're getting into real deep shit here. This is
Like
what
a
they came for.
campfires and.
You need to pay attention to this. All right.
Because you use a lighter to start a fire, and you also use a lighter to smoke. So
Oh.
maybe it's
Bro,
kind of the same
sometimes
thing.
if you hold a lighter up to like the lighter and light.
So the lighter's getting lighter.
No, there's like liquid. There's like something in there. It doesn't just make fire. It's got something in there.
I thought it was like an iPhone sort of thing.
Well, like, you know, actually, when you start a lighter, it makes light, right? When you turn on a phone camera or you turn on a flashlight, same thing, but no fire.
That's what I'm thinking. Because
Yeah.
there's lighters on iPhones as well. When you press the lighter button, it like lights it.
It's
But then the lighter for
Yeah.
smoking
I
is
tried
kind of a
doing
different.
that with one of the. It just doesn't work.
And what about fireplaces? When you have fire in a fireplace, there's no smoke. Have you noticed that? It goes somewhere else. Does it even make smoke?
No.
I think.
So then, how come the ones outside do, but the ones inside don't?
Fuck, I don't know. Maybe it's like.
Maybe there's. I don't want to get into
Asking big-
conspiracy
you're
theory
asking
stuff.
questions bigger
I
than
feel like
ourselves,
these
though.
questions don't have answers because, you know, people out there are keeping the answers hidden from us.
Well, they don't
Big
want
fire.
us to understand. Yeah, they don't want us to know how fire works.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we should leave fire kind of tech to the firemen that
Yeah.
work at the fire
Yeah.
station who know what they're
Yeah.
talking about. You know, I don't know. I don't think we should get into conspiracy stuff.
Dude, my lighter was dead the other day, and I called, like, you know, the firemen, like the fire guys, and they couldn't get it started. I thought they were the fire dudes, you know? They make the fire.
Firemen, you would think.
Yeah, they're the men of fire.
You would think, but they are actually in charge of water.
Oh, really?
They actually carry around water, and I don't know. I don't think
why
the
don't they call
government
them the
wants you to know
watermen
this kind of stuff.
then?
But you know how it is.
Oh, well, whatever.
But
on
anyway, the
another note,
party.
bro, that party, yeah, that was
The
crazy.
party, because there were like mad chicks.
They were mad chicks, bro.
They were
you
like-
know, I always come through with them.
I don't
with
know.
Mad chicks, bro.
Luka was saying that he had like, what was it?
Luka was saying,
He
like,
had a high. I was thinking more 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10.
no, that's what I was gonna say, bro.
Just 'cause
You
he's
read
not
my
here.
mind. He was saying 7s plus. I was thinking like 5.47.
Excuse me, that's a Thomas 2.
Yeah, like a
Right
couple
there.
of those. You know,
It's fucked up.
Don't step to Thomas, man.
Don't step to me. That's what I keep telling people, and they're not listening.
Ain't
You know,
listening.
that's right. You better back off. But you see, like some of these girls, right? All right, some of these girls, right? You know, if it's not at least a double G cup, it's not going above 6 out of 10. I know people don't want to hear this. I know. I see you looking at me quiet right
Like
now.
gulp cup? Like,
Yeah, like a.
what do you...
I'm talking about like, you know, like boobies.
But what... No, but what percentage is the drink?
There's no drink, man. This is the thing, bro. They use words that mean something, and then that word can mean something else as well. So like,
Is this
we
some
never know
Illuminati
what's
shit?
real. It might be. It might be.
Fuck, man. I don't even know how to talk about that.
Yeah, because this
So
is a cup you can't even drink
cup-
out of. I was
you
actually
can.
drinking. I was drinking some
In
water
a
the other
way.
day, and I sort of like swallowed it a little wrong, and it like hurt. You ever get that?
So was that a G cup?
I don't know. It could have been. It could have. It really could have been.
We drink from C cup.
Fuck.
Nah, that's a different thing.
What about a C cup? Is that like a cup?
A C cup is just cut. You don't even have to say C because it's already got the C in the word.
So it's a cup.
Nah, it's just like a yeah. It's like cat. Like when you say cat, you know C's
Fuck.
already there at the beginning of the word.
I'm still hung up on how words can mean more than one thing.
I know, right?
I mean,
man?
why wouldn't they just come up with a new word?
Like B.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
the letter B and B. Just call it Buzzy B.
And what's with all these languages all over the planet? Okay, like we have English.
Yeah.
That was the first language. Let's just stick to it. I don't know why they have to
Guys,
like make new ones.
I know it's cause they want
Stupid.
their own thing. They want their
Whatever,
own.
like-
It's like Satan trying to start his own rap group. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same thing. It's all these people like we got English, we figured it out, and then they're taking bits from English. They're
Yeah.
trying to start their own new thing. It's like fucking
I mean,
stay with the program,
wasn't it
bro.
Jesus who wrote the English alphabet in the first place? Like
I don't know.
him.
Like I said, I'm not too educated on
He
the
rapped it,
that
I'm fairly
game.
sure.
I think he rapped the alphabet. You know, like do you know the alphabet song?
Well, that's where it's from, I think.
You know, like
that was on the first album.
LMNO PQ whatever part that goes that's fire. That goes hard.
I don't know how he got to Z to work with X.
Yo, we should pull up the alphabet song right now.
Gonna pull it
Just some viewers might not know this, but they teach you this shit. Oh, I love this girl, man. That's a real content creator right there.
up. Why is HDMI not working? Hello. Okay, maybe we
Don't even
can't
worry
do that.
about it.
Okay, maybe we can't do that.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
Dude, I was just thinking,
Yeah,
this weekend,
yeah.
we're
Another
coming up-
party.
we're coming up to. Hold on.
Okay, go on.
Don't get too far
Yeah,
ahead of
sorry,
yourself.
go on.
I'm thinking, we get a few brews together.
Okay, I'm liking
we
this.
get a
I'm
few
liking
bros,
this. Yeah,
and we just kind of like fucking do that shit.
we do that shit.
Again?
Like, I'm thinking it's not going to be like all the other parties, because this time we're going to probably get more alcohol and drink
Wow.
more this time.
More?
I don't know. I feel like at this point, I don't know what it is, but every time I drink alcohol, I kind of feel like I need more recently.
That's right. Yeah, I wake up.
I feel
in
like
the
I never have
morning
enough.
sometimes, and like usually you need a little time, right? But I'm like ready to party. I think we've just reached a new level of party here.
Well, I've been drinking
Yes.
alcohol like every day since I was 11. And
Wow.
like, I just don't understand why it does nothing to me.
Yeah.
See, that's crazy.
And it's almost like I kind of
That's-
when I don't drink enough, I kind of
Yeah.
get like stressed out. I kind of like start having a panic attack. I
Bro,
don't know why.
I get like shake. I like shake. I like start
That's the weirdest
shaking.
part, man.
What's that about?
You wake up like sweating and shaking.
Because I'm not cold. I know you shake sometimes when you're cold, but I'm not
Yeah,
cold.
That's weird. And then you want to have another drink, and it's like,
But
where's this coming from?
As soon as you have it, it's all good.
Yeah.
Everything
That's
else-
what I do. Every time I feel like that, I kind of just
Well,
bottle go, and then I'm bitter.
Still
Done.
don't get why it's
I
happening.
don't know why people are so anti-drinking, because whenever I drink, it makes me feel
It's
bitter.
a beautiful thing.
No,
I
it's the
feel good when I'm drinking.
Yeah, they're telling you on the TV you will
Yeah.
feel good when you drink this, and then
Dude, look at the ads of video of like advertising for
Mhm.
alcohol. They're all fucking smiling.
Yeah,
why
that's-
would I
they're
be
happy.
feeling
I want to be like that. Why can't I?
You know,
do that?
it's like illegal to like false advertise. Like they wouldn't be smiling if it wasn't real. Like it
I
makes
mean,
you
it
happy.
is.
Yeah.
This weekend, I'm gonna be smiling when I've
Yeah,
downed
I'm
my
gonna be
3
I'm
packs.
definitely gonna be smiling when I down that bottle of Jack. You know.
Let's go,
Oh.
yo. Let's fucking go, dude.
Crazy.
Yo.
That's
But
fire.
yeah, I think I do have a problem. Maybe.
Nah, there's no such thing, bro. The only problem you have is your drywall. I'm sorry about that, by the way. I put another couple holes in that last time I was there.
There's more than those 3 as well.
You got the
It's more than just that.
shit. Yeah, someone stole my door handle from my flat as well. Do you think some of like I know you're making some money on the podcast. Do you think you could like send that over to me like for a new
For you?
like a new door handle to my flat and stuff like that?
We're not making any money on the podcast.
Hit up the GoFundMe and the fundraiser.
Yeah,
Patreon.
do hit that up. And
Dude, no one's even watching this right now.
no one's watching. But the thing is, I feel seen.
I bought YouTube views on it just to make you guys feel better, but no one's
Really?
actually watching the podcast.
Dude, I was wondering. All the comments were saying the same thing. They were just like, glazing.
Yeah, it's
This
not
guy's a
real.
fraud.
No one's ever.
I wouldn't know.
Are you even a rapper?
Of course I'm a rapper.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've
Why
made
don't
like
you-
you've made like mad rap songs, right? Like, what's your best song?
Yeah.
It's got a little B feature on it. I can't really talk about it.
All right. It's still in development.
But you have made songs, right?
That's a ridiculous question.
What do you mean?
don't be
That's
crazy.
a ridiculous question.
What are you talking about?
Of course I've made rap.
Okay.
Where did you find this guy? This guy?
I don't
Was
know.
he,
We met
like-
at the party.
We
You
were
at the party?
partying together like a couple weekends ago. Jeez, okay.
What if I lay down a beat right now? You want to put some bars?
That's
on
a bit
the podcast?
inappropriate.
You
asked
think
me to
so?
just
I don't
spit
know.
Bars, like,
I could do like just show off your talent. You know, people want to see it. If I start like a
see,
nothing.
I need to run it through.
Okay, I understand.
digital. I need to listen.
Hey,
to
we'll
3
we'll,
hours
gi- we'll
worth
give
of
yeah
rap
we'll give you
first.
some cover
Thank you.
time.
I don't know. I just would like it if you guys talked about something more fucking interesting.
More interesting.
Or just
okay,
do
bro,
anything
no,
entertaining at all.
This morning. What's wrong, man?
It's nothing. It's just I invite you on my fucking podcast, and now you're not talking about shit.
I came here to correct you on the bullshit you were getting fucking wrong on your podcast.
Dude,
alright?
it's the truth couch. If
You
people,
should be
if someone's
fucking-
coming in
you should be
arguing the
thanking
fucking
me.
truth couch,
Oh,
then what
okay.
are they going to think
Truth
about me?
couch, more like bullshit.
The truth couch isn't
okay?
talking the fucking
this
truth.
is a couch of fucking lies right here. That's what it is. Because you were saying all this shit that's not even true. You said what? You
Okay.
said clouds were the first organism on Earth? What about clowns? Clowns?
Dude.
They named themselves after the fucking clowns. We're already down here. That's why we're scared of them. Because they're like ancient predators.
Okay, well, I guess no one's ever fucking watching this ever again.
No one's watching it already, like you said, because you're full of shit.
Well, no one's ever going to watch it again because of what you're
Okay.
fucking saying,
Yeah,
dude.
sure,
The
whatever.
Truth podcast is supposed to be the truth.
You know what? I had some real interesting shit to say
Do we have any
about today.
drinks
I woke
here?
up this morning. You know those popcorn ceilings? They're bumpy. How do they do that?
Asbestos.
See, but you wouldn't fucking know because you run a bullshit podcast. And yeah, fuck this. I don't need it. I don't need to put up with this fucking bullshit. Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm out.
Wait, what's happening?
No, fuck it, Luka. I'm not doing this shit anymore. Fuck this. Fuck you. I'm done.
What the fuck did you do? I was gone for like 5 minutes and you promised to leave?
That guy wasn't really about the truth.
Dude, I don't fucking know. He came in here pretty like he's the party god. I don't know how realer you can get. I think that's as real as it fucking gets. So how do you get him out of here? What'd you do?
I don't know. You just spend a lot of time with people, and then you find out they're not what you thought they were, and you just have to move on.
Dude, he was having sevens at the party. Like he was bringing him. I know he's real.
No, that's just not. We'll probably cut this out of the episode anyway. We'll just cut him out. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, we don't need to
Whatever.
talk about this.
All right, whatever. I'm not even gonna fucking ask. I'm editing this shit anyway. I'll see the footage. And watch that
Heart's
fucking
been
woman again.
broke
What's
so
her name?
many times. I just don't know how I can move on. And if I look to the stars, I just see I can move on. And yeah, I don't know. Sorry, guys. Sometimes my music just kind of breaks out of me.
I think you're like, I don't know. You're making me tear up. Let's get on some. treat.
Sorry, guys. I just
Guys,
kind of like when I'm feeling like emotion, I just start to sing.
Yeah, you
I'm
want to
thinking
drop
like
some
that.
bars? Do you think?
I'm kind of thinking some like, I don't know, some like music type shit.
You're in some music type shit.
Yo.
Yo.
Because sometimes I'm just like listening to stuff, and then I'm like, this could be a song. It's like just stuff that I
Like
say.
Just like shit you say, like
Shit.
podcasts.
Like
type
sometimes we're on the cast, I'm like, this lyrically is very interesting.
shit? Yeah, I mean, just like earlier, you were saying some stuff that like you put a beat down. It's a song. It's a Billboard #1.
Because let me do this. Billboard #1. I knew you were the one. Billboard #1. I knew you were the one when you had the gun to my head. Billboard #1. I thought you were my son, but turns out you were the gun, and you had to stop the fun.
Whoa. Dude, how do you even like come up with stuff like that? I couldn't do
I
that.
don't know, it just kind of, it
You
comes
gotta,
out of
like,
me.
Like, put a little bit of a track down, like sample that, like Kanye type shit. You know, I could see that.
He could see that. I could be that. We can be in the place anyway. Shmina, shmina. I don't know. That kind of stuff.
Oh, like Ice Spice.
Yeah, I was like, maybe we should rizz you up. Dude, maybe we should be rizzing you up with Nike. Like, as soon as we figure out how to Uber to the Nike store, we've got No, that's some real shit, though. Like,
I don't know, but I just feel like my message isn't translatable to the state of the music industry, like where it is at right now. Because, you know, they just don't want to hear real shit.
Nah, it's all like, you know.
I don't know. I just think we should just go back to the basics. I mean, in a way, what we're doing right now is music.
It is music. It's
It's
almost like
sonically
primal
trans.
essence.
I mean,
Like,
what
if you
we're
ask-
saying is essentially poetry.
Yeah, if you asked a caveman what music is, he would give this exact same
He
thing.
would see this and he'd say yes.
Except he would, like, be speaking in, like, Old English.
Tongue, if you would.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be, like, hard to understand, but the same, like, lyrical flow exists with the caveman that we have right now.
Well, podcasting kind of is the modern day poetry.
It
Like,
is.
nobody really does poetry anymore. Everyone.
Besides rappers, but yeah.
Rappers, but even that's, like,
Yeah,
not
but
really
that's
poetry.
not
Like, when you add a beat, I think you lose some of that kind of spirit
The only poetry
that the
came out of
podcast
The
has.
raw.
It only came out of the 90s.
Yeah.
I can see that 90s maybe, but, like, even that's, like, dead. The only poetry left is podcast.
The only true valuable art in the world left is podcasting.
Yeah. And then, like, I guess you've got, like, some podcast-esque stuff, this poetry, like Goth Man. That's, like, it's got that same, like,
It's more experimental,
It's
though.
more experimental flow. Like, podcast is kind of, like, standard. That's, like,
Yes.
it's, like, classical, almost. But then, like, Goth Man,
You got
that's,
the
like,
new ones coming up.
Yeah, that's, like, Shakespeare, switching up the flow. It's the same thing.
Yes.
I
I would have
say
to
this
agree.
is the equivalent of a modern day Shakespeare.
I can see that. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know how you could even argue that it isn't.
Mm.
Find someone to argue that this isn't modern day
Dude.
Shakespeare.
Like, to the camera right now, if you watching this believe that this is not Shakespeare, you gotta, like, hit the email down below. Let us know why, cause I can't even think of a reason.
Yeah.
That's how serious I am. I don't know if there's a reason you could even give, like, even like a argument that's not true. I don't think exists.
You know, the argument with Thomas earlier, it wasn't like a personal thing. I was kind of just stressed out about a lot of different things.
What happened, dude? I wasn't here.
Okay, well, we just got into a bit of an argument because he said that I was a fraud and you were a fraud. Actually, he said your name quite a bit. He said that
Dude.
Luka specifically, he doesn't really contribute to the podcast, and obviously I defended you.
Dude.
Yeah, I think I'll
Thanks,
edit
man.
this
That's
video.
like-
I think actually I
It's like
think I'll
real
edit
shit,
this
man.
one.
Like real shit. It's real shit, man.
But essentially, I
thank
defended you.
I appreciate that a lot.
But I
that
think
you
the real
defended.
reason why that kind of got to that emotional level was because earlier today, at 5 a.m. when I got up, I had to mow my lawns, and I went to mow my lawns, and essentially there was a component from the lawnmower missing or something. Someone stole it or something. So I'm like, okay, guess I need to sort this, but I got to do it fast because I got to get to the pod, got to get to the truth couch and spread the truth. So I get the truth couch. So I get my lawnmower in the back, Google Maps, nearest mechanic. I go there, show up. Hey man, can you fix this component's missing? He looks at it. Okay, he says, okay, one of the components is missing, but we don't have it at the shop.
I hate when
So
that
you're going to have to
happens,
find
man.
somewhere else.
I hate that.
I'm like, okay, so get back in the car. Now it's getting a bit later in the day. Traffic's picking up, so I'm sitting in the traffic. I'm waiting for these flipping cars to get out of the way while I'm trying to drive. And essentially, I go to the next place, which is another 20-minute drive further out from here, from the studio, from where I'm supposed to be going. So I show up there. This time, it's not just a mechanic. It is a lawnmower specialist mechanic. So I go in there. I talk to the guy. I bring the mower in. And essentially, he says, we don't have that part either. Because it turns out my lawnmower is a specific model. Back in the 80s, it was specifically made, but my one was a revamped, retrofitted version of that. So I'm actually going to have to order it off eBay.
Dude, I hate that. One time, I used to have this pretty like old lawnmower too. I think I wasn't quite 80s. It was like 95, I think. 95 model. It broke. Took it to the mechanic. Dude said, need to order the part. It's an 8 to 10 week wait. Dude, 8 to 10 weeks. You know what my lawn is gonna look like in 8 to 10?
Well, now you're going to have to hire someone
Dude,
to...
8 to 10
fill
weeks.
in.
It's gonna be a jungle out there. Dude, 8 to 10 weeks. Do you know what my lawn's gonna look like in 8 to 10 weeks? It's gonna be a jungle. It's gonna be like the woods.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to get to my house in 8 to 10 weeks.
Order a lumberjack to his house at this point.
Dude, I'm gonna. It's not even like a.
What I don't
lawnmower specialist. It's gonna
understand
be
is
a
how
lumberjack
people
cutting down
expect us
trees.
to survive.
Yeah, like
How do people expect us to survive if the flipping lawnmower doesn't even work?
you know what they need. You know what I think. Maybe maybe we need to cut this out because this might be like another good business idea. Is
Another one. We have good business ideas every episode.
Dude, this might be another good business idea. So maybe cut this out in the edit. They need like an Uber for lawnmower parts. They need like a
Uber mower.
Uber mower. That's what it should be
They
called.
could call it Uber mower.
Uber mower. Yeah.
Yeah.
They need like I should have an app that I can go on to.
They should have an app for everything.
App for everything. Find specific part. There's a delivery driver, brings it to my door. Only worry I have is whether it's raining or sunny when I walk out to pick it up. That's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Not this bullshit where I have to wait 8 to 10 weeks for a mechanic to get my lawnmower 95 model part.
Yes.
Man, I tried finding parts for my ride-on, which was a 2002, 2003. I tried finding parts for my ride-on, which was like a 2002, 2003. Man, they said it would take about a couple years. Dude, I was trying to order parts for my ride-on lawnmower. 2002, 2003 model, John Deere. And, I went into the store and they said it would take about 2 years to get more parts. And, dude, at that point it was like, what do you want me to do? Buy another lawnmower?
Damn.
Dude.
And
you know,
so they actually have to manufacture a new fucking part for it.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to... What
Dude,
do they
what's
want to do?
crazy
Use
is, like,
scissors?
2002 tree model? That's like not even like that old. For a lawnmower, that's like pretty good.
I think it's because it's the ride-on though.
Like
Like I don't know if you're on
not
the,
that popular.
I don't know if you're on the
guess.
mower subreddit, but you know that's a common topic of conversation. Is the difference between ride-on, because ride-on is kind of the Japanese like car equivalent. Like it's the same sort of schematics,
but it's like swagged up.
It's like the same sort of thing, but it's like a rarer version. So the ride-ons, the parts are a lot more sought after. If you guys, if you know anything about the underground world of lawnmower
and lawnmower racing.
and lawnmower racing, I'm kind of just talking like basic knowledge here.
Yeah,
but
basic. Not even like, don't even get into racing. Like that's like a whole different like topic. I mean, it's a different subreddit, so it's like a whole different universe.
Yeah, that's kind of like what we're talking about here. That's kind of like Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you go into racing, that's like the whole. That's the multiverse. That's the Marvel multiverse.
Yeah, that's like Infinity War.
Yeah, that's like Phase 4 plus. Dude, I was just about to fucking say that.
Dude,
What's your favorite Marvel film?
I do like. I mean, the kind of like basic bitch answer. Sorry, the basic female dog answer. The basic person answer is Infinity War. That's kind of like the GOAT, and Endgame is also kind of a GOAT. But I'm gonna.
I
like,
think
go
I like
niche.
Endgame probably more personally, just because there's more characters that I know.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I'm like, I've read that comic, seen that movie. So I kind of like enjoy it more for that.
Yeah. No, I think I'm gonna go like a little niche. I like Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. That one goes crazy. Like
I
have you
was
seen that
watching
one?
that. I was like, I ain't never seen nothing like this before.
dude, they made Scarlet Witch evil in that. That's like crazy.
Yo,
It's like a crazy choice, man.
I'm
And
like,
it's like worked out so well.
hold on a second. I thought Scarlet Witch was the good guy.
Exactly.
And
Like flip it over. I
now-
don't know if like it's ever been done in movies like that, where it's like you have a good guy for like so many movies, and then she even had a TV show where she's the good guy,
Yes.
and then as soon as like they turn her into a bad guy, you almost think like, how didn't I see this coming? Because she was always could have been the bad guy. You know what I
She
mean?
always could have been.
Like she had that in
And
her to be the bad guy. From
That
the
is
start.
what I really like about Marvel films is they're pushing the story sort of envelope, like what is acceptable in film. They're kind
Yeah.
of pushing that to a new level.
And that sort of thing.
And
like,
how many shots can you get?
it's not even like just film. It's like art in general. Like I don't think you could like do that in a book. You can't like do that in a book because the book is like so limited. Whereas in the Marvel movie, you can do that sort of thing where you change the good guy to the bad guy. In a book, like you kind of have like the main good guy that has to be the good guy.
Dude, and Marvel films, think about how many shots they had to get. Like Marvel films, think about how many like shots there are. Like
Gotta
I'm
be,
filming on my
like-
phone. I
gotta
could
be,
never
like,
do that many.
100 almost.
Maybe 110 shots.
We should.
And I'm thinking
we
like,
gotta ask
yo,
someone, I don't know.
do they do this on like a computer or something? It looks like a video game and shit. Like, how does that even work?
I don't know. Maybe do you think they like for any of the Marvel movies? Do you think they like play video games and capture it? Do you think it's because like Marvel, like
Yeah.
when I watched like the new Thor movie, the Love and Thunder, like I swear there were like some shots there that were captured in GTA. I swear in that movie, there's like so many shots that were captured in GTA 5. There's like I swear to God.
Either that,
They, like,
or they
change the
are,
colors maybe
or
a
they
little
are
bit.
reusing the game engine.
Yeah, maybe it's the same. Like maybe they like collab with Rockstar. I haven't like looked
I
at
don't
the
know,
credits.
man.
Maybe it
I
is
don't really know
Rockstar
about
that
that
did
stuff.
that one.
They should go back to using GTA 4.
Nah, that's like like Iron Man 1.
I
that
don't
was
know, but the
GTA 4
graphics are
engine.
better in GTA 5, so I kind of like it better.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but like GTA 5, like it doesn't have like the same like kind of like buildings. Like in GTA 4, they had like certain buildings that you can't get in GTA 5.
That is
and
true.
So like something like Iron Man 3, it just wouldn't be the same. Like you need those GTA 4 buildings to make the yeah. No, you had to like if you just had GTA 5 buildings, the whole movie would like not work. You need those GTA 4.
I don't know. I'm even thinking maybe for some of the really old ones, just for like the style, they use some GTA San Andreas assets.
Yeah, dude, have you seen that? That's like the first like Hulk movie. This GTA, yeah, this GTA San Andreas assets. They made it was the same desert, the from San Andreas.
I don't know, but I don't really, like I said earlier, I don't really want to get into conspiracy theory stuff.
No, but look, that like that's all speculation. But if you wanna go all the way back, you know, like first Batman movie.
Yes.
It's not Marvel, I know. First Batman movie
Mm.
from like the 80s. That uses the same engine as Doom. If you like side by side, like you see like
I don't
some
know
of
if
the
that's
like
possible.
sprites in Doom, they look the same as Batman 89.
I don't know, man. You're kind of like a science guy, but I don't really understand that.
It's hard. It's like they had to like the thing is, for the movie, they like used all of like Doom engine, but then for the game, to make it playable on like you know how they play it on like the fridge and like potatoes and stuff like that, to make it playable on all of those, they had to scale down the graphics, so that's why Doom the video game looks worse than the Doom like engine in Batman 89.
You know what I don't understand is how YouTube makes so many videos
Yeah, they have to have like a million employees, man.
Who's uploading all of them?
Like you like reload. There's like new
Dude,
videos.
I
every
searched
time
up
you
how
reload.
many YouTube employees are there. It was like under 1,000. How are they making this
I
many
don't
videos
get it,
if
man.
there's
Like
only
literally, like refresh now. There's gonna be keep coming new videos every single time you refresh. It's like not possible. I don't understand.
All over the planet too, and it just
Yeah, they've got employees. Like one time I refreshed, there was a video from Bangladesh.
we're touching on something. a
They've
bit
got like
deep again. This
they've
is-
got like employees in Bangladesh. You're telling me? Like worldwide.
in a way.
continental.
Yeah, I mean it's like I don't even know if
Um,
like we can compete like we like, do
Can
things like that.
we all take a moment of silence?
Dude, you know what we gotta take
Let's
silence
take
for?
silence for Israel. 5 minutes of silence.
For Israel? We should take a moment of silence for Ukraine right now. It's like stuff like this. You like, you know, you've got the Gaza, like everything that the Palestinian brothers are dealing with. You forget that our Ukrainian brothers are still fighting. Can we just take like a minute of silence for that?
Let's just take 5 minutes of silence.
Yeah,
real
let's just
quick.
take 5 minutes of silence real quick.
People at home, you can join in. Viewers at home, please join in.
I'm feeling emotional and shit.
But they won't take our freedom. No, they won't take our love. No, they won't take our lives. No, they won't take our time together. No. 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 No more. Thank you, viewers at home, for joining. Sorry, guys, I couldn't keep the silence going. I just really felt.
That was powerful, man. I gotta like, I gotta get some tissues. That was like too much for me. It is powerful.
I need to get that out of me.
You know, it's just hard being kind of a conduit of art. I'm sure you'll understand this, but being that musically, spiritually connected to the sort of spirit realm, you know, that kind of stuff just comes out like just then. We were meant to be taking a moment of silence, but because of my connection to that world, that kind of just speaks through me. I had to get that out, and sometimes it comes out. Sometimes it comes out in times that probably shouldn't.
Man, I don't think there's ever a time you should keep yourself from expressing your emotion like that. I think that's
Your song. That's beautiful.
yeah. It was beautiful. You said what we were all feeling. You said it was literally the same thing. Like, if you could put my emotions into words and the melody, that's exactly what it would be. So thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. So thank you, man. Thank you.
Yo, Thanks, brother.
Dude, I gotta hug you as well, man. You're a brother.
Yo. Hold on. Wait. Yo.
Dude. Take a moment to just reset.
Let's take a moment of silence to reset.
Wait, what's next?
Take a moment of silence to reset.
Anyway.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Dude, that was like crazy. Did you watch that? Did you follow that?
I think I may have heard of it,
It's
but
like all over like Instagram.
oh really?
Yeah.
I don't really have Instagram. I'm more of a Google guy. But yeah, maybe
I'm pretty sure it was like on Google too.
I don't know. Maybe just go over for the. I haven't heard of it. Maybe the viewers haven't. Just go over the whole
You wanna, like,
thing.
go over the whole thing from beginning.
Just go over the whole thing real quick.
Yeah. Let's just recap.
Give him that mic.
Basically, the dude from Pirates of the Caribbean, or the
Let's
Caribbean.
go.
Sorry, let me correct myself. He was getting divorced for his wife shitting on his bed or something like that, and yeah, no, it was pretty sick. Definitely worth a good research if you haven't researched it already.
You want to like break it down a bit more for like so people don't have to like go onto like the Google.
Well, basically he I think he got divorced, and people thought she was horrible, and Ukraine, and sorry, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, yeah, it was really truly a tragedy.
Sorry. Can you start from the top? Amber Heard.
Amber Heard. Johnny Depp, he divorced his wife, Amber Heard, who took a shit on his bed and
That's
beat
crazy.
him.
Yo. Like for real?
Yeah, it's really a sad story.
Is this like a movie or?
I mean, it was part of Pirates of the Caribbean, but
Like the same actor?
yeah. I
Like
think,
how cuz you know how in movies they have like the same
I think it
the
was
same characters but they're different.
I think it was a crossover between Pirates of the Caribbean and Fear and Loathing, and it was and he met Amber Heard. she decided it would be a good idea to divorce him, and so like he basically he had a wife, and then like some time passed, and he decided. Well, I guess they both decided, but it had to be settled in court that it was a good idea to divorce his wife at the time, Amber Heard, and I suppose yeah, I bet he was listening to this when he did it too. Yeah, I guess they're not together anymore. Like, yeah, I guess he.
So like who is this then?
This is Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, and
Oh.
it's basically all centering around a divorce that he had with his wife.
So so who's his wife? Is that the
Amber,
Amber girl?
Amber Heard would be the wife, and yeah, no, they got divorced, and I think she shit on his bed, and I think she beat him up, and then like he beat her up, and now they're not together.
Yeah.
And it was publicized.
It'd be funny if it was 8 hours.
All right, you guys cool to keep shooting for like another 12 hours?
That would honestly probably.
Actually, I think guys, I didn't really like that take. Could we do another one?
Alright. Dude, what's the time? 'Cause I'm like mad hungry. Do you want to like Uber Eats something? Dude, like, I'm mad hungry. Do you want to like Uber Eats something?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Let's see.
A bottle of Jack.
Oh fuck. That's fine.
It's fine. Let's keep it balanced.
Just don't let Messi see that part.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you know, like, is the Uber Plus thing worth it at all? Do you think?
I think so.
You think
Because
so?
I think because it's like plus, so that means it's like more.
It's
and
like
shit.
good. Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Yeah, I think definitely go with the plus. I mean, it's like, would you rather have $1 or $2?
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of a similar situation.
It's actually a tough question.
It's $1+. Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys feel like? Obviously, Max's is the number one goat of all time.
But
But
this is interesting. Do you know? I see Burger Fuel's got a new burger called the Iron.
you mean
Rebel.
Burger Prince?
Dude, Burger Prince has got like a new burger. It's called the Evil Rebel.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
What is the Evil Rebel burger?
Let's take a look. Let's see the Evil Rebel burger. Dude, where's the Evil Rebel? That's what I'm looking for.
What could that mean?
Yeah. Does it say anywhere?
Maybe
Evil
it's a
Rebel?
promo for the new album.
Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe that's like the teaser for the second coming.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Maybe we get a few lard cream sundaes.
I do like those.
Or grease cream sundaes.
Grease cream sundaes do go hard, so I think
Maybe we should
get
buy
it.
10 of those.
But the problem with grease cream sundaes is they like melt, so you gotta Uber to them and eat it there. So do we want to Uber to Burger Prince real quick?
Yeah. Let's Uber to Burger Prince real quick. All right. I think we'll just keep rolling and just keep the cameras rolling, and we'll be back real quick.
Yeah, we'll be back in like we'll be back.
hate it when people do that. I'm at the drive-through, and I'm literally trying to order my shit, and then I don't know. I'm sorry you guys had to go through that. Sometimes I just need to hit someone in the head when they're like pissing me off.
Hey man, if they're talking smack on your girl like that,
You just gotta do it.
Is this still rolling?
Oh, fuck, it is.
Fuck. We'll just cut this part out of it. Is it been going this whole time?
You let's cut it.
Yeah, that'll be funny. It'd be funny to leave it rolling. Like, we should.